Welcome back to the Low Tad Lounge, everybody, and once again it is time for a brand new deck video. Now today's deck I'm going to play is one of my favorites. I love playing this thing. Play it all the time. And awesomely enough, the deck got a little bit of support from Journey Together. There's a few odd end things you can add to it. And now that the Journey Together format is here, we're going to try this deck out. We're playing none other than Charizard EX. As stated, love this card, love this deck. Now, Charizard EX is nowhere near a new card, but just in case there are those that don't know, Charizard EX has the Infernal Rain ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic Fire Energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. Now that ability is going to immediately power up Charizard EX, because his attack only costs 2 Fire Energy. Burning Darkness does 180 damage plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. There's a reason Charizard EX is set on top of the world for quite a while. Now yes, he is starting to slide down a little bit, but you can't deny the power of this card. The results speak for itself. And if you've already powered up your Charmander with 2 energies, by the time you get this Charizard EX out, well then you have another Charmander on bench, Infernal Rain, get 2 energies on it, then whenever you Rare Candy evolve, it's powered up, and then you use that Infernal Rain to power up something else. It's just a constant cycle of powering up. And of course, we're going to be running the Dusknoir line. Dusknoir has the Cursed Blast ability. Once during your turn, you may put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. Now yes, your opponent takes a prize card when you do this. Now hopefully, your opponent has a single prizer card with low enough HP on their bench, or they have a big boy that's almost knocked out, and this will finish the job. That way, your opponent takes a prize card, but you may take 1 or 2 prize cards. And in doing that, it doesn't end your turn, so it only powers up Charizard EX's attack even more because they've taken 1 prize card. And of course, we're running a 1 of Dusclops, which has the same ability, except it's 5 damage counters instead of 13. But still, 5 damage counters can make a difference. We're of course running Pidgeot EX because this deck has always ran Pidgeot EX. It's just a great card, and it's really good at getting you what you need. Pidgeot EX has the Quick Search ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 Quick Search ability each turn. And for some reason, if we need to attack with it, Blustering Wind does 120 damage for 2 colorless, and you can discard a stadium and play. We're going to be running a 1 of Briar in this deck. You may use this card if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. During this turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by your Terra Pokemon, take 1 more prize card. Charizard EX is of course a Terra Pokemon, so we can really utilize this card, especially with our Dusknoir. And for that little bit of Journey Together support I was talking about, we're going to use Brock Scouting. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, or an evolution Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Our ace spec of choice is going to be Maximum Belt. Attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. So hopefully we go up against some EX Pokemon, and we'll get even more damage on top of getting more damage as they take prize cards. I'm using a deck list I found on Limitless TCG from City Leagues, but I made some slight alterations to it just because I wasn't really comfortable with some of the card counts in this deck. But that's pretty much the deck in a nutshell. Just basic Charizard EX, a classic deck, a good deck, and it's one I love. Now before we continue, if you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below. And if you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck, drop them down in the comments below. I'll try them out sometime and I'll let you know how they worked. Now with all that said, let's get into the games. Now it should go without saying, we want to go first on this deck. That's a really nice start to see. Pidgey and Charmander with a Buddy-Buddy Poffin and a Rare Candy? Bro, like, we're good for a little bit. Ooh, we're going up against an Iono's Kilowattrel deck, or Iono's Belly Bolt, I don't know. We're going up against the Iono deck, which is something I want to see. Let's just hope they don't, you know, obliterate us. Do we get the Fezandipiti out? No, let's not do that yet. And let's get another Mander and Duskull. And we can't attack, and we don't have the. We can't attack, and we don't have the. Lord, I can't talk this morning. We don't have the energy, but even if we did, we couldn't attack anyway. Now, what we want to see is an Ultra Ball or a Charizard off the top deck. This doesn't help me at all, does it? Yeah, it's lightning energies. Not going to help us in our current situation. And by that, I mean the deck we're playing. Because we don't utilize electric energies. Man, I had the perfect chance for... I had the perfect setup pre-rotation because I had that nest ball. I could have got my Rotom V, drew my 3 cards at the end of my turn with instant charge. I'm going to miss that, man. I'm going to miss that card. I'm going to miss that card, my man. Rotom V. Rest in peace to a real one. I didn't need a Charmander. Wow, that was literally one of the worst things I could have drawn. Because now I'm, like, stuck, basically. Crap. An Iono would have been great. Or an Arven. I guess we'll place you down. And we'll end the turn. That sucks. That's some bad luck right there. Zard's usually pretty consistent for the most part, but it can have a tendency, Jesus, to get stuck sometimes. It all depends on that shuffle. You're researching again? Can you do that like 2 more times? That would be awesome if you did. Just deck yourself out, why don't you? I'm surprised you didn't do the active one. Put them to your hand. Oh no, you got the heads. I don't like that you're doing some damage. Okay, that's actually pretty helpful. Because I can at least now use evolution. I want you and you. Because I only run one. Oh no, I run 1 Charmeleon and I run 1 Dusclops. Let's hope they're not prized. Okay, there's the Clops. And there's the Million. Whew, okay. I was about to be really sad. And that does 5 damage counters, which isn't going to knock out anything on their bench, but it can get us close. Preferably, I don't want to have to use Dusclops for the Cursed Blast. I'd rather use the Dusknoir Cursed Blast, if possible. I need to top deck an Iono really bad. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we got the Dusknoir. And we got the Arven, so we can get an Ultra Ball. Honestly, we could get an Ultra Ball, get a Pidgeot EX, Rare Candy Evo into that, then go quick search my Charizard EX and evolve on the Million. That's actually probably the best play. And then I finally got quick search to use every turn. Uh-oh. Okay, so it is to hand, so you can't attach 2 energies to attack with it. Unless that puts the energies onto the Pokemon. Moving attached card, so it probably does. Let's find out what it do. Jesus! That's one way to clear your hand. Just have nothing but energies and set up your Pokemon. You can do that multiple times. As often as you like during your turn, you can attach a basic lightning energy card from your hand. Oh my god! Y'all, the Iono deck goes. Surprised you didn't bring up the Belly Bolt. How many energies do you get access to? Good God. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 energies in play right now. 10, 11, 12, 13 energies so far. Lord. Okay, so bring up the million. We can execute our plan, I think. I wish I had a nest ball right now. But I need the Ultra Ball to get Pidgeot. I've got 2 counter catcher. I'll get rid of that. Let's get Zardy-X. I meant Pidgeot! Dang it! That's my bad. That's my bad. Yes, we're using Infernal Rain. Two to Charizard EX. 1 to Charmander. We're swinging for 210, so I'm glad I did get rid of the counter catcher because I wouldn't have been able to knock out Belly Bolt. So let's Cursed Blast one of their Kilowattrels. Oh yeah, they would take a prize card from that. So I might have been able to knock out. Okay, still wouldn't have knocked out, so we're good. Let's knock out you. $230. So they cannot knock out Charizard EX in one turn. That only does 230 flat. I can't believe I misplayed that, man. I was literally said twice. Ultra Ball, Pidgeot EX, then get Charizard that way. And I saw Charizard EX right in front of my face and just, out of instinct, just clicked it to get it. I hate when I do that, man. There's a real possibility they can deck themselves out. Especially if they keep doing that. Come on, do it. Deck yourself out. I want to see you do it. Don't put stuff back into the deck. I just said I want to see you deck yourself out. I like seeing the Iono deck. I kind of want to try it. Stop putting things into the deck. You're really close to deck out. I want to see you do it. You got the Voltorb? You didn't get the Electrode? Oh my god. I just read that attack. They're going to knock out the Zardy-X. This is about to be disgusting. Okay, they don't knock it out. They got dang close, but they didn't do it. Let me get 4 new cards. Probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Should have played the Arven. I really should have played the Arven. That was dumb. I didn't think I would get 2 Iono from that. I'm sorry. Yeah, we ain't winning this match, that's for sure. Would have really loved to have my Pidgeot last turn, but I had to go be stupid. This deck is gross. Well, now I don't know which one I want to build. I thought about building the Hops at first, but I don't know, man. Ionos might be the way to go. We need to top deck a Zard. Really bad. God bless you. Man, if only I could play Briar right now. I can't. I've got to get Zard, though, so I'm going to have to play this Iono. I want to throw you back in. Please give me a Rare Candy or a Zard. I need one of the two from this Iono. Does that look like... Okay, hold on. Fez. I need a Rare Candy or Zard from these 3 cards. Okay, you got me the Ultra Ball. I can get there. I've got Ultra Ball, so we can go get the Rare Candy. Let's get rid of you and... No! Jesus. Give me a heart attack. Let's get rid of Brock. Zardy-X. Rare Candy into Zod. Yes. I just need one. Alright. Now, let's knock you out. Now, I don't think they can get enough. Hopefully, they can't get enough to knock out Zard. They did 290 a while ago with the Voltorb. So, hopefully they can't get there on this turn. Okay. Don't get there. For the love of God, don't get there. Oh, they're going to get there, aren't they? How many did they have on field a while ago? They're at 13 energy right now. They're going to get there. Okay, they don't. I could have read the card, but I wanted to be surprised. Oh, and I can't use that, but I can quick search to get a boss. And we're going to get you, because I should be doing, yep, 300. And we're going to take the game. I could have used the Briar to take my extra prize card and knock out that Voltorb. Could have. But it's fine. I had the resource to get the boss and take game that way. And again, Charmander Pidgey. Good start. And we even got our Buddy-Buddy. Excuse me. Well, I see Sylveon sleeves. Are they going to be playing Sylveon EX? I hope not. Because that could be potentially bad for us. Because once we eat up through our rare candies, then Sylveon constantly putting Pokemon back into deck, it's going to be bad. Do you plan on playing? Okay. They decided they was going to play. Maybe. I swear, if you're going to slow play every action, if you're going to slow play the setup, I'll report you. And now we have the Hops deck. Nice. Double Buddy-Buddy. Honestly. That may not be a bad idea, actually. So let's get a Charmander and a Cleffa. And then let's play the other one to get Duskull. Oh, I've only got one Duskull. I've prized the other one. Well, we'll get 3 Manders then. Why not? Let's play Retreat, or let's use Retreat board. Or Rescue board. To put up Cleffa. And then we're going to attach an energy. Oh yeah, I went first. Oops. Well, I hope they don't knock out the Cleffa. Because I'd like to get some more cards next turn. I forgot I was going first for a second. So, that's unfortunate. Surely to God they're not going to be able to knock out the Cleffa turn 1. I swear, if they slow play every action. Okay, thank you. I was really worried that we was going against a slow player. As in, they're going to slow play between every action. Ooh, okay. Not the best start. But we got Pidgeot in hand and Rare Candy. So, we're going up against the Ins deck now. Okay. One Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, there you are. It's about to be really sad. I'm gonna hope that they don't somehow attack turn 1 and knock out Charmander. Because I've got 2 rare candies and I've got the Dusknoir and Pidgeot EX. That's really interesting. Okay, interesting here, interesting. Another Buddy-Buddy, thank you, I'll take that. Give me you. Go ahead and give me 2 Manders. Let's Rare Candy to you. Rare Candy to you. I've got an idea. So I can get Charizard EX or Rare Candy, and I can get Rare Candy from this. So yeah, give me the Rare Candy. Give me Max Belt. Y'all? Quick search. Zard EX. Rare Candy. Yes. Attach Max Belt. Cursed Blast. I mean, I didn't even need the Max Belt, I don't think, because they take a prize from this. Y'all, this is dirty. I feel so bad. I feel terrible for what I'm about to do. Come on, pick your prize card. Don't take this from me. I'm sorry, but let me do this. Take your prize card. Thank you. We'll take my prize card. $260. Oh, I feel so dirty. But that was literally perfect. The Charizard deck just gave me that. It was like, here's everything you need to pull off this move. The top deck into Dusknoir. My first turn, I think. God. I feel bad. Everybody, I really hate to end it there, but unfortunately I am out of time to record because I got to get ready for work. But yeah, Charizard EX, it speaks for itself, man. As I've said many times on this channel, I love this deck. I've played it so many times. But surprisingly, I've never done a deck video for it. Joey and Zach have. And I was like, you know, it's finally about time to do a deck video for one of my favorite decks to play. Also, April Fools. Any longtime viewer of this channel knows I despise Charizard EX. It always finds me. It's all I ever see. At least it was. And it just always obliterates me because the deck I'm trying to do a video for is a bad matchup against Charizard EX. But I will say, finally playing Charizard EX for the very first time, by the way. I've always made a point to never play this deck because I despise it so much. But I despise it because it's so consistent and it's so good, and it just usually wrecks what I'm trying to do. But I understand. Even before just now playing it, I've understood why people do. Because I know it's good. I know it works. I know it's consistent. But I feel so gross. I feel like such a hypocrite. Especially after that last game just now. That was such a good move. And such a perfect draw of the deck. And perfect opening hand to pull off that move. But I feel so gross. I honestly would have been happy never playing Charizard EX. I really would have. But the way I try to play, I always try to play off meta. Yes, meta decks are good. There's a reason they're the top 6 decks in the format. If I'm playing that, people's going to try to figure out ways to beat meta. So if I'm playing meta, they know what to expect. If I'm playing Rogue Jank,
Shift Tree,
they don't know what to expect. And that's the way I like to play. I like to keep people guessing. I like to flip my active Pokemon over and do my first turn and then just look at my board state like, what is this? It's just really fun to see the genuine, like, confusion. I like to keep people guessing. It's funner to play off meta for me. Now, this version of Charizard EX is pretty much just like your vanilla basic Charizard EX deck. Nothing really interesting about it. It's just, this is Charizard EX. I'm gonna do its thing. Let's go. But I will say, I think I might do a couple Charizard EX deck videos because I've had some ideas. And they're not my ideas. Joey had an idea for his Charizard EX deck for rotation, and it's kind of interesting. And Travis was playing a couple games, and he came across a Charizard EX deck, and it made both of us just go, what? It gave the reaction that I was talking about that I like to see from people when I play my cards. So I might try to recreate that deck that he found. We'll see what happens. I may do some genuine John-style Charizard EX decks in the future. And I ain't going to be happy about them, but I might have some fun. And that's all that matters. So happy April Fool's Day, everybody. Hope you all had a good time watching the deck video. If you did enjoy the deck video, you can hit that like button, and you can hit the subscribe button to stick around for a while if you want to see more content from us as it comes out. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your final Journey Together Release Week event video. It's Travis's second booster box, and it's the final booster box we cracked that night. So make sure to check in for that tomorrow. And then next week, we're back on our regular schedule for your Wednesday deck video and a Thursday unboxing. So until the next time I see you, my friends, you all take care. I feel so gross. I gotta go shower now.